My favorite TV plot twist was when we learned the Duffys from Phil of the Future were actually from the future. That was wild. Developers. The software engineering interview is generally set up to look like prove how smart you are by passing these tests, and the answer to those tests is don't. But you also need to understand why those tests are there, because as a person who's made it through those rounds of trivial trials, they are there for a reason theoretically. It's just that the people who are administering those tests don't necessarily know the reasons why they're administering the tests. They don't know necessarily why the questions specifically are being asked towards the goal that is being presented. So the test that they're presenting you with to prove how smart you are is not a real test. Professionalism is a performance that exists for a good reason, and the reason is that good intent can only go so far. Don't get me wrong, professionalism is often weaponized. When the context of personhood is ignored in favor of abstract ideals, professionalism is more toxic than helpful. But when framed as a current that defines shared reason, it's easier to find success in professionalism, because then a relationship can be a relationship, and synchronized intent depends on each one, always. One of my clients said they don't want to use AI, so I'm going to remove the AI image that I proposed to decorate their webpage. For one, this isn't their only website. For two, there are other options. For three, we can talk about the decision. Ultimately, it is a creative decision to use or not use certain technologies. In the course of developing this website, it is in the history that these kinds of decisions were made. That doesn't mean anything for the future necessarily, but in the moment, the dimensions to emphasize are the elements that were human-made. Moving forward, these might become more difficult to see, though we can provide frames for grounding. As we share time and language, we create new patterns. As we tell stories, we learn new language. We create new structures. We find new ways to describe them. The parts that are organic tell a story of what happens over time. And as we share these moments, we bring these lights to life. I'm a web developer, not a designer, or at least that's what I used to say. Development is abstract to a lot of people. Hypernostalgia is a developmental editing service. What that means is that RSK will go deep into your book and act as a bit of a lantern and a scribe. The insights you get will be pretty valuable.